What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a good day. Lots to cover today. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, especially the subscribe button in the bottom right corner if you like the content. Before we begin, don't forget my new altcoin pick is Thursday. I am super excited about this coin. It's a super under-the-radar coin. Almost no one's heard of it. No one's looking at it. Definitely no one's doing research on it. I've completed my extensive due diligence on the coin. It has passed in every category, and it's for some very specific reasons. I believe it's going to pump later in the week, so you definitely want to tune in on Thursday. Very excited about that. So it's the coins that no one's talking about. Those are the ones that just pump out of nowhere. It's not the coins everyone's already discovered and they think is going to pump. It's the coins that no one's talking about, so definitely tune in Thursday. Let's dive into the markets. So yeah, back up, a little pump here. This is good. Back up to 31,500. Not bad. Just can't seem to really break out of the 30,000 range, but it's better than yesterday. Again, Maren Altman just calling the pump today perfectly. This is her tweet yesterday, right after we had the first tweet. She tweets, "I didn't really expect today's pump and don't really trust it." And then, as we know, yesterday after the SEC news came out about Binance, Bitcoin plummeted completely right there. So Maren Altman just calling it again. She is just more accurate than the vast majority of technical analysts out there. It definitely looks like somebody got liquidated here. I mean, that was just a huge, fast fall from 31.5 to about 29,000. Definitely triggered by the SEC Binance news, but that appears more like it's liquidation than just a bunch of retail sellers selling. But we're back up today, so that is the good news. So let's go into the Binance and SEC news. So they announced yesterday they're investigating Binance for, it's sort of the same things that affect all the top exchanges, reports of insider trading. Is Binance US a separate entity from Binance as a whole? Where is Binance located, etc.? So all the top exchanges from time to time have to deal with stuff like this. Binance was down slightly on the news. It is worth noting, though, that this exact same thing did happen. Consensus 2018. In the days before Consensus, then the SEC announced that they were investigating Ethereum as a possible security. It was literally the day before Consensus started. And this week, Consensus starts on Thursday. So the timing of the announcement put out yesterday could be coincidental, could be a strategy to kind of get people talking at the biggest conference in the U.S. Who knows? Regardless, afterwards, this is a month after Consensus 2018, and then the U.S. SEC officially declared Ethereum was not a security, so that was about a month after their investigation started. So, looks optimistic for Binance there. I don't think that's anything to worry about, but yeah, if you look at the trade volumes here, I mean, this is just amazing. I don't think most people realize how much Binance is just blowing away everyone else. Average day, and it's like this every single day, but average daily trading volumes, Binance 14.7 billion, and then it's like FTX and Coinbase are tied with about 2.1 million, and then all the other exchanges are kind of around there. So the industry's kind of turning into the Microsoft and operating system industry, or Google and the search engine industry. Binance is basically, they are the Michael Jordan of exchanges, just killing every other exchange out there. But FTX and Coinbase are neck and neck at number 2, and they are number 2 and 3 by sort of a long mile over the rest of the coins there. So that's good. They both put out some news today. FTX. So Sam Bankman-Fried clarified that as opposed to earlier in the winter, a lot of the exchanges had hired a little more aggressively than they should have. A bunch of them did, and that's why the layoffs are happening now. Market was higher in the winter. Everyone was pretty much optimistic, bullish then, including myself. So companies hired more. And now they're having to lay a lot of those people off. So Bankman-Fried said that FTX actually, if this is true, it's pretty savvy. They slightly cut back on their hiring in February, not necessarily because they foresaw the crypto markets going down or macro conditions, just because he thought it was taking away a little bit from the culture of the company. And when you hire too fast, he says that companies oftentimes don't get more efficient because communication worsens and employees spend too much time training employees and not enough time doing their own. employees. So he just kind of noticed that their growth rate was a little too fast in January, February, so they scaled back. So they are reaping the benefits of that decision now. A couple months later, Coinbase, what's up with them? They launched listed two small altcoins here, BitDAO and Coin98. So both kind of DAO sort of tokens. BitDAO, they're promoting Web3 smaller projects. Coin98, they're a hybrid all-in-one DeFi platform. Coin98 was up on the listing. And I think the other coin was a BitDAO. They're flat on the listing, but remember, Coinbase has their now 4-tiered announcement structure when they're listing a coin. It's in phase 1 of being considered listing, then phase 2, then phase 3, then phase 4. So when it finally hits the exchanges, it's not nearly going to have the same price effect that it did previously, but this does look like sort of a renewed focus on adding smaller altcoins to their exchange, which is good. It's a good decision. PayPal. So this is actually big news here. This is probably what was responsible for the pump today after the dump yesterday. So PayPal is letting users, so they announced in 2020 that even though they were long-time anti-crypto, like even more so than the JP Morgans of back of the day, in 2020 they started allowing Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and I think Bitcoin Cash, 4 coins. You could buy those on their platform with fiat transfers that were quick. The problem was you couldn't send those coins off of PayPal. So if you wanted to trade them into a smaller altcoin on the exchange, you just couldn't send them. So they were just strictly focusing on buying crypto as a payment mechanism. You just convert your fiat to crypto, and then you're in a store and buy a cup of coffee with that. So now they're totally expanded beyond that. Now they're allowing you to actually send the funds, send the cryptos off PayPal to a wallet or to an exchange. So it's a pretty big deal. They are basically showing this good news, and they're showing that they're not just focused on having crypto be a payment platform, which, as we all know, isn't really the main use case. It's been sort of proven over and over again. So now users can buy. I guess the main use case would be if you want to just buy crypto quickly on PayPal there, and then either pay for a good, or if you want, there's an altcoin on a smaller exchange that you can't do a fiat transfer, then you could transfer the crypto that you bought on PayPal to that exchange and buy the altcoin, which is a good use case. It could be the same reason why Coinbase is adding some smaller altcoins. What else? That Martini guy, he is back on Twitter, or he actually did not take a break. A couple people, including myself, suggested maybe a couple days off Twitter. He is going strong, though. Did an altcoin spotlight, Moonbeam yesterday, so he looks to be refocusing on altcoin videos, which, as I said, he does do good altcoin analysis, focusing a little bit less on the technical analysis, it appears. But yeah, in the Moonbeam vein, so I've noticed a ton of influencers have been hyping on Moonbeam lately. They've been doing good. He did a review with Chico Crypto, did a review, an interview with Moonbeam yesterday. Superman did a review of Moonbeam last week as his altcoin pick. Coin Bureau did a review a month or two ago just because it was the most requested coin of any coin there that they hadn't done a review of, so that's why he did one. So there's tons of demand, apparently. I wouldn't necessarily do a review. It wouldn't be my altcoin pick just because the price. It just hasn't done anything. Every week, it's all people are talking about. When's Moonbeam going to explode? The fundamentals are there. And it does seem like a pretty cool company. It's got a good team. They have a fun vibe. They really attract the retail crowd. But the community is great. But the price, this is like 4 months of just flat price, and it's never once spiked. So for my altcoin pick, I need to see previous price spikes because it shows the coin just has the potential to price spike. It shows the traders, retail traders especially, have the potential to quickly dive into a position and cause the price to increase. Moonbeam hasn't quite shown that yet, even though there's just tons of interest amongst the retail community in Moonbeam, and a lot of the top influencers are reviewing it, so not really sure. I'll keep an eye on this. It seems like a good long-term hold, but as an altcoin pick, it just doesn't have the price spikes that I look for. Cool coin still. Cold DAO, so some big news. Mr. Modulus resurfaced on Instagram on Twitter after a 2-day break, so that is good. There's been a lot of hype. Is he Ryoshi? She was new, is he not, etc. He's back on Instagram, back on Twitter. He made the big announcement here today. Over the weekend, he will be on one of the #1 rated program. He will be on a interview program on the #1 rated USA cable network this weekend. That's pretty cool news. He's doing or somebody from the coin is doing the live interview circuit. I believe I know which networking program that is. It's a good one, and these things do have an effect on price. I mean, no one really watches this stuff live, let's be real, but crypto, it's Twitter, it's social media, and the clips of these television performances are really played on Twitter a ton. Everyone ends up seeing them, and it has had effect on coins I've seen in the past, especially small cap coins. So this is exciting here, but less exciting, or more exciting than what will be said during the interview is what is the medium of presentation during the interview. As we all know, Mr. Immodulis has not revealed his face. He only wears masks. He said he will only talk in a distorted voice in future interviews. He's never done an interview, as far as I know. Maybe he has, but I don't know. So what will the medium of presentation going to be, assuming he is the guy being interviewed, and it is an actual interview? So if it is, what could it be? Could it be, this is load here, could he be going like Deadmau5 style here? Deadmau5, the DJ. He does live sets wearing this mask here. See, like that. That would be cool. Is it, on the other hand, going to be a little bit more like an eyes wide shut style interview? Is he going to be looking like one of these guys? Greatest scene ever and the worst movie ever. Great scene, though. Is it going to be a little more like Purge style here, this interview? Looking like these characters. Maybe he'll just go postal on the interview guy with Mr. Immodulis. Anything is possible. Anything. That's what people are excited with the coin. So yeah, that'll be the big news over the weekend. Just what is that interview going to look like? Very exciting. So for now, remember I am on Twitter and I am posting now regularly. So follow me there at Ben Crypto Show and hit the subscribe button here, please, in the lower right corner if you enjoy the content. I'll be back tomorrow with a new episode, and then the new altcoin pick is Thursday. Good day, everyone.